All right, guys, this is an experiment with the autopilot and sometimes cruise control, but mostly autopilot. So yeah, I'm going to do it on a small road like this one, 2 lanes going up a hill, and then later on I'm going to go onto the highway. So this is a 45 miles an hour road going up a hill on full autopilot mode. I can tell you, and I'm going to mention that at the end, that the autopilot really is much more suitable for highways, but we'll discuss that at the end. So basically you set it up on cruise control first and then autopilot. It goes up the hill, and it really needs to have at least 1 lane. The middle lane obviously should be there all the time. Now here I'm approaching a traffic light. It's really a very steep hill. I do this hill almost every day, and the light was green, so I went right through it. If the light was red, I would have had to stop and wait until it turns back green, and then I had to ignite the autopilot again. But you see, it hugs the road fairly well. I mean, it does take getting used to. And when the lines break, here's a little curve. When the lines break or there's an intersection, that's when the autopilot starts to try to figure out. So putting your hands on the wheel is always really very important. So now let's test it up here. Going up the hill, is a car coming. Let's see what happens. Yes, it is. It's a little jiggly, but it does hold its own. And this is a local road, lots of trees as you see on each side. So you gotta be alert. You gotta be alert. There's no question about it. When it comes to merging and traffic lights and stop signs and side streets and all those things. So here's another traffic light. Let's see if I can make it. Yes, I'm going to make it through the light, and the car does handle it fairly well in a local street going up a hill. Okay, now I'm going to show you in a minute my ride on the highway on Route 287, and I would say all in all, as far as the small roads are concerned, cruise control will be much more suitable. So I'm turning it off because I'm turning right soon on this street, and then we go into the highway. So this is Route 287. I am going to set up the autopilot and go on it for a little bit. After that, I am going to try to do a lane change, see how it works. So as you see, is another intersection to Route 24, and cars coming from each direction. It does show you the lanes, the blue lanes. If you see on the small screen, the blue lanes, that keeps you in line, so to speak, and cars that are passing you. I did go on the speed limit because I was trying to make sure that the cameras are corrected. Here's a car stopped on the side. This is where it gets me nervous. Okay, so obviously is a cars merging from the right side, and that's why hands on the wheel is really crucial to operate the autopilot. But this is really where it is suitable. It's much better on those highways. So let's give it a ride. It will keep a distance between the cars. I set it up for 3. It's a 55 miles an hour highway, so I just set it up on the speed limit just to see how it works. And I'm going to change a lane very soon and see how it is going to react. Okay, as you see, all the cars are passing me because I'm really literally driving in the speed limit. I did not want to go faster than that. but that's fine. So after this exit of Lafayette Street in downtown Morristown, if you are familiar in this area, I will attempt to change lane. Here, see this intersection, see this exit? That is where you really have to be ready to take over. You take over autopilot by pressing the brakes, or taking over by, yeah, here it is. You see, the car went a little bit, didn't know what to do, so I had to take over. You take over, and then once it's straightened out, you can ignite it again, because it's still not there yet in terms of understanding is. And unfortunately, some of the accidents that happen exactly in intersections like this, just like you see now, or the one before. So I'm doing this to really alert you that the system is in a beta mode. It's not there yet. It's not 100%. It's really good. I mean, the cruise control is by far better because you do have control over the wheel, but the full autopilot, okay, here's changing lane, so it will look on the side and then it will change, and then I'm gonna try to go back to the original lane because I'm driving so slowly. So when it's safe, it will do that. What I'm saying is, cruise control, you have control over the car 50%. Let's say it's you in charge and steering it. But once you go on the highway, just like now, it will do fine. It will do fine. If you're in the middle lanes, and even if people are merging from the right side, you are still like, here we go. I put the blinker and it goes back right into its original lane. All right, so that's that. I'm going to give you my thoughts in a minute. You'll see what I think. All right, stay tuned.
All right, guys, back from the car. Here's my observation about cruise control / autopilot. I think that the cruise control is much more suitable for traffic, a lot of traffic situation in local roads. You still get the benefits of speed and stop and go situation while you are in control of the car. Remember, like I said at the beginning, whether it's cruise control or it's autopilot, it doesn't use a stop sign, for example. It doesn't stop for stop sign or traffic lights. So it's you. The autopilot, it's much more suitable for highways. It takes time to get used to it. It is a little scary. It's a little scary, but once you have faith in it, you will see that it does work. The lane change and everything, it does work. I was holding a camera in one hand, so I could not do everything that I wanted to do, but you get the point. You do get the point. So it is good. It is a good thing to have. It's not 100%, so you letting the car drive by itself and you fall asleep is a really bad idea, especially when lanes become wider and smaller, merging and things like that. So that's my observation. I will do more of this as time goes by. On real trip, this was just an experiment. On real long trips, which we're going to take soon. Until then, guys, please subscribe to my channel. Help me change the world one electric car at a time. And support this channel by becoming a Patreon or shop at the Electric Israeli store. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Comments below. See you tomorrow with the next episode.